Welcome to the Ching Cafe. My name is Belinda Dubston and thank you for joining me here today. Well, let's look ahead to the week commencing the 26th of August 2019, our last sprint for the month of August, and I do trust that deliverance has been good to you this month as we found a little time to rest and recuperate and find our bearings for our next stage of growth. So let's have a look at the week ahead. Well, we have a locked hexagram and we have a hexagram called 61 Centered Truth. This hexagram, if you have a look at its structure, it has a hole in the middle. And the two trigrams, the top and the bottom 3-line images that make up the 6-line image or the hexagram are like mirror opposites, right? The top and the bottom mirror each other. And in the center is a hole, an empty space. This hexagram asks us to focus on this idea of being centered in the heart and centered in the truth, in the center point. And because it's a locked hexagram, we really are being encouraged this week to really pay attention to bringing our inner truth into the outer world. So what does this mean and how do we apply this idea? This hexagram, the heart, is not talking about the emotions, the wild emotions. This is talking about getting to a place where we empty our heart, we empty our center point of attachments, expectations, noise, and we just empty the space and create the void. And we do that by making sure that our inside and outside selves are aligned. The congruence of who we are on the inside with who we are on the outside. So in other words, one of the key features of this week is that we're being asked to be true to who we are and for other people to experience us as what you see is what you get. So somehow this week we are being challenged to be open and truthful and sincere and to let others see what is really going on inside. Now in the workplace, this can be very difficult. You can be used to having a persona, a work person that you bring to work. And there's the facade. And what's happening behind the facade is an inner process that doesn't match. If you are doing that this coming week, you are not in congruence with the state of change that is going on. You're being asked to align your inside and your outside person. Now, the way that I think about this is through a movie. Indiana Jones and the Holy Grail. There's a scene where he gets the stick and he gets a special thing and he put on top of the stick and he goes into this tomb and he puts it into the groove and the sun shines at exactly the right time and shines through this gem into the area and lights it up and gives him the next clue. And this is a wonderful way of understanding the nature of this hexagram, because when we are aligned, when we are lined up, our inside and our outside are lined up, when our heart is open, when we create space to just be in the center point of ourselves, the light can shine through just that right alignment at the right time to show us something amazing and wondrous. So I want you to keep in mind as we go through this week that the way to approach and deal with the challenges you face is by asking yourself the question, how can I align myself up, the inside and the outside? How can I Indiana Jones this moment to make sure that I am lined up with my world and therefore the things that need to flow through me, the things that need to manifest in my awareness, the things that need to become clear to my team, to my organization, can do so and can bring about the light and the insight that we need. So this week is all about being truthful, being sincere, being open, being centered in the heart, and putting down all the emotions that cloud the center, that little hole, that special little sacred space in the center of the hexagram. And if we're able to do that, there are magical things that can flow through us this week. Insights, shifts, eurekas, perspective, growth, you name it. When that alignment's in place, boom, amazing things can happen. I know that in a business context, it can be quite hard to put down those facades and the personas, and it requires risk and it requires being truthful and honest. So perhaps this week, you're also speaking to truth. Think about what is the truth in every situation that needs to come out And how can you convey that truth with an open heart and with an open approach to real sincerity? By being sincere and truthful this week, Indiana Jones, the light is coming, the alignment is coming. Be open to it and just allow that amazing light to flood through you. Have an awesome week. Don't forget to hop on to Instagram or Facebook if you're on either of those platforms, and go and follow us there, or subscribe to this channel so that you can get your daily story right into your app to inspire you with the I Ching every day. And of course, to get notified as soon as our weekly, monthly, and special episodes go live. Thank you so much. Be in your truth, be in your heart, bring your heart to work. Make it work by being aligned from your inside to your outside. Just watch the amazing things that are possible. Thank you.